Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Super Flat Challenge World. Nobody knows about Flatcraft. Nobody knows but me. Bro, today on Flat Tech Nuclear Humans, gonna fucking destroy even more ground. Bro, it's all we do in this channel. Fucking rip the earth out of the earth until we finish. Stream overloaded, bruv. What the fuck? Gordon. Oh, fuck. Bro, we're doomed. Oh, you fucking... Oh, fucking asshole, bro. I swear on Teckity. Teckity, guys. Holy fucking shit. Bro. We damn near had all of our shit get blown up. What the fuck? We need trash boxes. Then we need X boxes. Formerly boxes. Wow, guys. Really came off that one. Let me double check that everything's working. And then I'm gonna share this stream into the fire. Yup. Super flat. Fun trivia fact. Let me make sure everything's fucking working. I should have done that earlier, but monitoring out. This is the voice of God. Okay. Apparently there was a smidge of good features by Al-Qaeda. Bro, who fucking left it on monitor? Fuck off. God damn it. Let's get back to the grind of Super Flatopolis, bro. So in the last episode we achieved future levels of psychopathy and Gregology. Who knows, but it was a Gregolicious episode. Some might say. Some may say it was the Gregolicious. Or some shit like that. Who fucking knows? We're gonna need all of that blood for oil later on in the playthrough. Blood is fuel. Straight up, guys. Just doing a little sorting to get us, fucking hell, bro. That episode was terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you all. That was one of the worst episodes we ever did. Alright, guys, we're gonna do a little sorting. And then we spend all fucking episodes sorting bullshit. At least you know I think it was stupid, so that means it's probably not gonna happen again. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little sorting, guys. Fucking hell, bro. I'm gonna give people sorting at PTSD. Sorting PTSD, straight up. But we need more power somehow, so we're gonna start working on solar boiler shit while we conduct our shreddification of planet Earth. Global shreddification. Whoa. My base is very, very decked out. Very set up with the latest and greatest of technologies. Technologies. Append technologies. Appendix. Bro, these slimes are gonna fuck up shit when we go to set up the big farm. I swear. They're just all over the place. Alrighty, dump all that energy in there. Bro, these fucking slimes are everywhere. They can't be spawning in on bedrock. Surely they're not spawning in on the bedrock. There's a lot less of them, at least. I mean, these have to be residual, right? Like, I swear. The odds are these are just residual ones that somehow ended up staying alive and not despawning. It's gotta be what it is. It's literally gotta be. There's no way they're just spawning in on this shit. Just gonna keep my eyes peeled and see if there's anywhere they can spawn. I haven't seen any spawn in front of my face. Like, usually with, like, darkness, that will make shit spawn in. But anyway, we'll fix whatever problems we have to fix to get this shit to work. Do max tier vein miner, guys. I'm telling you. This is the move. Chat, this is the move right here. You want to remove a lot of dirt super quickly? This shit right here. Vein mine it all, bro. Because you can't do a 5x5 apparently with a fucking impact drill. That's absolute cringe, guys. Don't worry. The spiral drill does not allow for that. So at least I can still vein mine as much as I could have done with a fucking AoE. Very quickly able to destroy the entire planet. This is like the spiral technique is like the way to go. Bro, the slimes are gonna piss me off the entire fucking playthrough. Why did I choose super flat? That's my mistake. We could have done the Martian, but then we ended up in another world, and then we decided to go super flat. I mean, like, I know it's super flat, but like, if you were to abbreviate it down, it ends up being SF, and we ain't that cool. So. Super flat, bro. Bro, stop. Don't hurt me. I am just a fish. Bro, this can't be here. Banned. 30 years in the Greg log. Gregalicious. You know, we should start setting up slabs, I think, just to ensure that it's 100... I think it is 100... Bro, there's no fucking slimes here. I mean, it's gotta be spawn-proof. We go anywhere else, and there's like 30 of these fuckers. Yeah, look, they're spawning over there. I think we're clear. I'm gonna be honest with you all, I think we are actually clear of slimes in this area. Which is splendioso, but you see, it's not splendioso because we're free of slimes, it's splendioso because that means it'll be time to farm today. And you know, who farms wheat when you can farm the souls of your enemy? Dark Souls, guys. We're farming some fucking Dark Souls. Gonna farm these Dark Souls for 5,000 years. 5,000 years. 5,000 euros. Oh god. That's even worse than years. We're gonna find 7,000 euros for all of his slime punishment. Bro, just being around the slimes is the worst. That's like insult to injury, bro. That would be cringium. Cringium. Cringenium. Bro, what am I fucking doing? Man, is anybody even watching this shit right now, bro? I feel like I'm going fucking insane. I mean, it's not like it matters if people are watching it now. It matters when people are watching it like 2 hours from now. Somebody will hop in here and be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? This guy's a fucking insane idiot, probably. Yeah, probably an idiot. Probably an idiot, but it's okay. I might be an idiot, but I'm just a fish. Bro, the fucking kilometers of dirt I'm gonna have to fucking clear. God damn, bro. Get rid of that shit. Shit's uncalled for. But at least we're almost done. We barely have any left to go. Let's do it! We just got barely any left, guys. We just gotta tear this shit up. Fucking tear it up. Tear it up and tear it up. We'll be done soon enough. Oh, stop that shit. Hurt me. Bro, what am I doing? Wrong tool, guy. Wrong tool. Gordon. Why does the sandwich taste like mayonnaise? Bro, what am I saying? How much more... Yeah. The real question, how much more do I have to dig, guys? I mean, at least it's not as bad as when we were doing it with just the advanced alloy tools, bro. Just to let you all know, those advanced alloy tools fucking suck for this job. They're not meant for big dig. It would take you over 1,000 of those fucking tools to get this shit done. And I ain't ye be needin' not that shit. Ye be needin' good shit. Like this. The spiral drill. Whoa. Almost as good as a spiral notebook, but with extra pain and high-speed steel. This is a certified hooded moment. Bro, what are we fucking doing? I don't want to get slimed on, guys. I really don't want to get slimed on today. Bro, 1710 hunger also slows you down the most. That's like the other big thing, is hunger. Like the second anything touches you, you're fucked. Second that slime touches me, I'm fucked, bro. Totally fucked. Completely fucked, bro. Oh god. We are out of food. Doomed. Just gonna dig like this for now. Gonna try to straighten up this edge. Because the edge needs to be kind of not like micro slop. It needs to be like fucking Linux. It needs to be a clean edge with ZRAM included. And you can map your own VRAM, and it's open source, guys. You know what that means? That means if you're smart like me, you can just fuck around with the shit. Please explode and take out these guys too. Look how easy that made that shit. Made that shit so fucking easy. Let's see, how far do I have to go? Oh, I think I'm not even far from the edge. The Microsoft edge. But as you can see, nothing be spawning inside of here. Which is absolutely insane. So with that, I think we're getting to the point where I can set up a farm. I just want to confirm that nothing spawns on the edges. Bro, that edge is clean, I have to say that. I mean, obviously this is not the exact center either. And if we put it in the exact center, I think we'll be like fucking perfect. I don't see any more slimes right now. Bro, there's only like those 3 slimes over there. Obviously we need a way to deter the slimes, but I think this is the spot that works the best. There's one there. There's one here. We could put like iron golems up and they'll be like self-contained. Or set up a fence, yeah, and then contain them in it. The mob count. There's only... Okay, there's 2 slimes there. Yeah, we're good to farm. No, it's time to farm, bro. Straight up. We are ready to set up a farm. But I don't even know where to begin with a farm. Bro, what am I fucking doing? First of all, we're gonna need a way to destroy the mobs. So, or actually just have the mobs spawn in. Then destroy them. And then... I was thinking this whole process would be pretty easy. You just do a couple rings. But that's probably not going to be the case. But we'll figure it out in a second. We'll get some wood and shit. And we'll make loads of ladders and shit. Because I'm going to need ladders. Look, you get to the edge and then everything fucking starts spawning in, bro. I swear on Takity. We're going to use this speedrun hack I learned. Called Change the RNG. Bro, the world is full of fucking bats, bro. Fucking kill the bats. For the love of God and all that is holy. Kill all those damn bats, bro. Fuck the bats, bro. Eat the bats, guys. Whoa, who dare send me a message at this ungodly hour, bro? Hello, NTM. Who dare send me... Need some saplings. The real Greg Tekety. Beep 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 beep. Let me show you all a trick involving this shit. Pretty sure this will work. Oh god. Wait, what do you actually do with these? You don't. Give me this fucking sapling, bruh. Nice, this shit's done. The real reason we came over here was for this. Wow. Such tech. Bro, he put a sticker on this shit? That's a good detail. Who dare send me a message? I'm just gonna do this shit. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Chopped out all of these logs. Chop the logs until I'm satisfied, guys. Chop the logs until we have 3,500. Bro, this is one of the least good NTM structures, guys, by far. I prefer the factory right now. It's my favorite. I prefer that big block of steel looking shit, bro. Fuck. What happened here? Gregory Chernobyl. Good God, Mr. Freeman. We need to build a wall to keep the slimes out of my grate area. But besides that, I think we're good to go. And continue on with the tasks of today. Building the Great Dirtopolis. Not the Great Dirtopolis, but the Great Dirtopolis Part 2. The Dirtotope Factory. Dirtropia. Yep, we're gonna build Dirtropia. Bro, I fucking see that shit spawning, but that was, had to have been right on that shit. I don't know. Does it spawn in, guys, or is that fucking wrong? That shit couldn't have fucking spawned in. Ain't no way, bro. I'm saying right now, that shit ain't spawning in. Couldn't have. Couldn't have. Alright, we're gonna save our valuables like that shit. Then we're gonna go take this electrical drill. And we're gonna fucking harvest a ton of dirt. And build a wall around this. That'll be my main room for... No. The main room's gonna be here. But I guess maybe. And everything goes up above it. Actually, skeletons can shoot down. So we want to collect everything right here. So if we say this is the collection spot. This is the main room. We want to have everything kind of just get collected above me. And then we can use grading. But it shouldn't be that hard. We're going to use grading to block them. And then, because we don't want them to cause me issues and pain. Because obviously, we're not dealing with normal shit all the time. Some of those things are fucking dangerous. For example, if you get a gold creeper and it fucking explodes, well, now you have a crater. And I don't think we want to turn a farm into a fucking crater, do we? Now, for spawning and shit, this is gonna be, like, the most challenging part, is getting shit to spawn, I feel like. Or figuring out what the spawning platforms need to even be shaped like for maximum results. Alright, guys. Let me get out my HBM's very own bottle opener. Bro, if you don't fucking stop touching me, I'm armed and dangerous with this bottle opener, bitch. HBM's very own self-made bottle opener. Alright, so this is gonna be the main room. The AFK chamber. The Jeff K chamber. Everything is collected on top of it. There are a few like it because this one is mine. Obviously, there's no real automatic killing machines or shit available. I mean, you could get like a machine gun turret or something, I guess. But either way, it doesn't really matter. Because if you want to get mob drops from everything, it's going to be pretty sure you need to kill them. You need to do it yourself. Bro, if only this was free building materials right there. Bro, the poorhouse right here. Straight up the poorhouse. Bro, I think I just fucking built the poorhouse. Goddamn. Wow, this is fucking inverse. Wait, what? That just makes one fucking door. Did I forget something, or did I just fucking make only one door? Good God. Good God, stop as much as I want. Now, obviously, some people are quite lazy and don't really want to deal with mob spawning. So, to make it easier on some people, we'll include grading and a slice there, a slice there, a slice there. That way, you can attempt to attack whatever's above you. Actually, I don't want to take the risk that you end up, like, obviously this is the collection area. I don't want to take the risk that, like, if you're, like, AFK and you come back and then all of a sudden something goes wrong and one of them blow up, then all your stuff's gone and shit. You wouldn't want that to happen now, would you? So, let's not do dumb shit like that. So that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Whoa. The good thing is you can't do bedrock oil, so I'll never have a reason to be sad that I'm not able to do bedrock oil, guys. And it's time to build our gigantic collection system. We want this drop to be about 20 blocks. Oh yeah, 25 blocks from the floor. People gonna... Oh wait, hold on. I can't even see the chat. Where's the fucking... Where's the people? They're not here, guys. They're all asleep. That's where they're all at. Taking a nice little nap right now. Bro, this is like that fucking Harry Potter Lego game for the Wii. Anybody know what I'm talking about? How it's like all fucking flat. Oh, Whoa. I don't know how high up I am, but I think we are pretty high off the ground. Alright, so the actual first floor is here. So this is the first floor. This is the killing lair. The killing lair. Watch. Doomslayer. Whoa, you can't even get out of that. Bro, did I find a new bug? This is a bug. You have to jump to get through that. Well, that's good. But this will be the killing floor. Actually, the other floor can still be the killing floor. Technically, we don't need that. This floor can have a staircase that goes up to it. See, obviously, when you get up to here, you want to have a block there. You want to continue up. And then this, make a separate layer there. That way, they can't get you. Trust me, bro, I know what's up. I actually, if we're gonna do another layer there, we should just do what makes sense. We're gonna take these, make a slab layer. A layer. So now when you throw this through here, that will go through there and we'll go through both of them. Gives you double protection. Double protection too, guys. Whoa. Nice slab layer. Slayer. And then, of course, layer there. That way you can easily take out anything in there. Anything at the top of this gets destroyed. So starting from here, it's half a block. So 1. We're going to define the height we want to go. We want to have this 26 plus that half block. Or, well, 25 plus the half block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm going to go 24 since I don't really... Bro, I'm gonna fucking die when I jump up. Oh. Never mind, guys. I'm a speedrunner. Whoa, guys. Who is the madman right now? This guy's the madman. Straight up. Straight up fucking speedrunner right there, bro. Next thing you know, I'll be changing the RNG. I'll recompile Minecraft with new RNG. Honestly. That's really impressive, though, that somebody can do that shit. If you know how to do that shit, that's impressive. You should be proud of yourself for learning how to do something that's very difficult. Damn near impossible for most people. For most normal human beings. Bro, we're gonna do that water trick so many times, bro. It's just gonna become normal. That's this entire thing is doing the water trick, bro. The boat trick doesn't work, bro. The boat trick in 1.16 be the move. Ride the boat off a cliff and take 0 fucking damage. Who came up with that bullshit? Somebody tell me who came up with that. Bro, from here you can see how much work we still have to do on that. Barely any. Damn near nothing. And nothing's actually spawned in below us, which is also good. I'm gonna get a screenshot for the thumbnail of the next episode. Alright, guys. Am I a great player right now or no? Great player at this time. Who can I send this shit to? C# tutorial. What am I doing? Delete that. Delete that message. At once. Bro, why is it not copying that shit? Bro, did I fuck shit up again? We're doomed. Let me fix this shit. Yeah, who is that person? What am I doing? Hold on, just give me a second. I gotta give this guy the poop roll. You asked for a cool roll. Bro, I don't even fucking know what that roll is. Goddamn. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. I'm coming back. Don't worry. I haven't left yet. I gotta get back to work on constructioning this shit. The factory will be built at once. Bro, we only have like one place they can spawn, and I'm pretty sure it's right there. The amount of everything that I can see is insane. Bro, also, water only moves 8 blocks, guys. Remember that. We're going to be doing a lot of water shit, so keep in mind. Water only moves 8 blocks. Got it, guys? Everybody on the same page? Oh, fucking kidney stones, bro. Great kidney stones. That's a Greggy tragedy. Greggy factory. Bro, the column of dirt, as I get closer, I can see it's anti-aliasing in the fucking weirdest way. What the fuck? Okay, for now on, new rule, no wearing boots on the fucking tower, because we're gonna get them destroyed. We're gonna come down at Mach 5 and get all of our shit blown up. Bruh. And that's the new ruling. Only carry dirt, drill, and water bucket for the construction project. That way I don't have to pick up all this dumb bullshit again. Alright, so once we get up there, we're gonna do F9, check the length length of what we're doing and assemble from there. Avengers, assemble! So we're gonna go ahead and F9. F9 again so we can see like edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next one would be 7. What you know about water is that water travels a good distance, right? So this is the collection channel. So we haven't even reached the bottom channel yet. And anything that falls in the collection channel needs to be collected. And obviously we don't want shit to fall into that channel unless it's a fucking spider. So we want them to just go into this and not fall into that. Which means the center's gonna probably be solid. Right? Because then I can just have a solid column that goes up the middle. That can be a nothing column. Or I could put snow golems and shit in there. Or, well, we can do a flat collection basin at the bottom, which is also an option. So that would be weird, but it is possible for us to do. This is 7, and water travels like 7 or 8 blocks, so we'll give this a shot. Try throwing in some water, and it will reach not the edge, which is what I'm looking for. Not the edge. So that's perfect. That length is good. Then we can get into the collection basin part. But, of course, as deep as we make this shit, or as long as we make this shit, is as deep as we can go. So, same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna get this shit as good as we can. So when we do this, we just want to have like 1 bucket of water on the edge too, by the way. So it'll just be 6 for each section. That's 4. 5. And the next one's 6. And then go up a block. And the next section's 7. And that means we also have to raise these up. And so as we go, we're gonna have to deepen this shit and make like the walls even taller as we go. And we don't want anything that be less than 2 blocks deep. So it's okay if it's more than that because this will all be water anyway, nothing can die in it. And then over here, if stuff dies and it hits the ground, we don't want that shit either. So we want to try to mitigate that by simply doing this one simple trick will mitigate that problem. Which is called put a fucking column in the center. The God column. The turd. Bro, we're calling it the turd. It fucking looks like dirt, bro. It fucking is dirt. Now, it all depends on if we do a corner collection basin at that bottom. But this shit could get very huge. We're gonna install one of these here so I can get up and down safely, and we're not gonna really work on that side too much. We're just gonna decide on how many chunks long this is gonna be. I think we're gonna go with like 3 chunks long. In fact, I might even need to stand on that piece there for it to work. Bro, that would suck. Because we have to consider spawning layers. There's a certain distance from which shit will spawn. That's 5. The next one is 6. Which should be good. I think we should be good to build like 2 or 3 chunks out. We don't need a huge farm, do we? But then again, the Greg answer is the right answer. Yep, looks fucking terrible, actually. You know why it's fucking terrible? Because this shit's not, correct. This should only go 1 block. Bro, what the fuck's the problem? Why does it go an extra far now? Wait. Hold on a second, guys. I think I realized something stupid. That still has to be the same length. Okay, we've got it. Good job, guys. Wow. Totally cool. I think this is as far as we can go with this one. And it will just be one over the edge. Yup. Perfect. That's also how I need it to be. And then we need to do 3 this way. Now, if only we could do fans and shit to make this way more compact. Honestly, we could make this just like a hollow or square and then have the 4 columns on each side be collecting shit, and then this in the center be a way for me to get inside of this section here. I mean, I'd want to do that shit, honestly. Because with this, you expose, so like it's bad because you don't have every layer working as hard as it can. But I don't really know. Also, we need to make sure each layer is only 2 blocks between each floor. That way we can ensure maximum spawn rates and shit. But it shouldn't be that hard from here. Alright, so I think we're going to do 3 chunks in each direction. That way it's got a decent spawning area. And then on the top of each of these buildings that we're building, basically each of these is going to be a room, if you don't know what I'm doing. And it's going to be pitch black. And it's going to be in cave layers too. Which is the other part of this. Because it's in cave layers, it will spawn at an increased rate. Due to the universal laws of Minecraft. Bro, that's just a fucking slog fest down there. Bro, the fucking slime spawn rates are insane still. We still need to clear out the slimes. Maybe it's because I'm getting closer to the edge. Maybe. I'm literally on the edge right now. 7 blocks, right? 7 blocks, right? Good job. Bro, this shit's insane. I'm a Tekken madman. And right, so this centerpiece needs to be kind of just a block, so that way anything that like wants to walk there is not able to fall down into the fucking shithole. The other thing that will be important to note is how mobs pathfind. You can have them pathfind off a ledge by just setting up the correct setup for a fucking ledge using trapdoors. You know, I think most people know how to do this shit, but I think it's a good thing to teach people shit too. Ah. I need more dirt, guys. I never thought I'd say it, but we're running low on dirt. We're gonna need a refill. Resupply soon. Well, dirt apocalypse, guys. That's the real dirt apocalypse. Dirt-ageddon. Fucking hate slimes, bro. After this playthrough, we're never playing slime flat again. We will never see a fucking slime again. Wow, it's actually looking pretty good. It's like looking like a pretty good farm, honestly. It's definitely one of the shitty funnel ones, though. Shitty funnel because, it's literally a shitty funnel. Bro, what the fuck? It's fucking bullshit. Well, I was gonna go do this, but then a fucking slime came and slimed on me, bruh. Fucking slimed on me. Unfair. They got an unfair advantage. If I do squares, then everything has to be the same length, but that's not hard to do. Bro, are we already hungry again? Alright, I think we have everything we need. We just need more water for the shit outside. That way we can put up the water in there, get that shit rolling. Let's go! Let's do this! I think we can make it bigger and get away with it. Obviously, I don't want to make it too big. I think we'll stay at the size it's at. If it's too big, it's just gonna be extra fucking clunky when it doesn't work. But yeah, 2 chunks in each direction should be a fine amount of spawning areas. And then, 5, 6, 7. Then up on this layer. And I think this is the last layer I really would like to do. Maybe go another 7 blocks out, just to make it a complete sized thing. It's kind of like a fucking arch from the ground though, like right now. Looks really cool, but in a bit it's gonna look like absolute fucking dog shit. When it's a fucking giant platform added on it. The collection platform is the first step, really. We need to discriminate against slimes. Oh yeah, we could also, like, if we had fans, bro, it'd be... But we're not going to use fans because it's not cheap as dirt. Cheap as dirt, bro, is what we're looking for. Dirt and cheap. 2 words, dirt, cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Alright, so we could stop at this chunk. So we have 1, 2.5 chunk edges. If we stop here, this is like terrible though. Like if we stop at this chunk edge, no, this is bad. We'll go an extra 7 blocks just to make sure it's good. And then we can pour in the next phase of water. Now, obviously, this section won't even need the trapdoors on it because this is just the collection basin, right? So collection basin, once they're in this, easy. Six, 7. Whoa, bro. Fucking magic number right there. The crowd goes wild. Who really understands that? Nobody does. Alright, 2 blocks above this and we're good. That will mean that we have a falling depth of 3 blocks total. But that means they can't attempt to swim or see out of this, which is the main thing. Then we'll need to filter out any slimes and slime activities, bro. Fucking slimes are the bane of us. Probably... So if there's big slimes, right, they can't spawn in water. You know that. So that's the reason you want to do 2 blocks between each floor and the fucking bottom 2. Doing 2 blocks will guarantee that shit. Then, of course, giving them less than 3 blocks to spawn on. Each spawning area should be like a platform, I feel like. With just a fuck ton of trapdoors on the edge. To guarantee that we collect the most souls that way. Bro, we should try to make this construction project as painless as possible, but it ain't gonna be that way, I know that much. Now, obviously, slimes come in many sizes, so don't worry about it. Alright, looks pretty good. Looks like it's doing its job. Whoa. Fucking hell. The danger zone, guys. Water here, and then we'll get a water bucket going. Obviously, you can also filter mobs based on sizes, which is another concept. We'll head up, grab that other water bucket, bring it down, make a super water source. Yeah, super water source, guys. Buzzwords, buzzwords, buzzwords. I realized in life that fighting every slime isn't worth my time. Why would we do it? I want to try to get rid of the other edges. So I want to have the collection basin just be here. Everything runs into this. We could technically start the platforms up here. I don't really know about this idea. Bro, this fucking water is insane. And think about it, any mob that tries to go against this, which none of them will, because by the time they think to do it, they'll already be moving down anyway. Anything that tries to go against this will just get fucking plowed down into the hole. Alright, so this edge is going to be collection right here. And let's see. So the way that's going to work is going to be, the platform will be a 3x3. That way there's some space for them to fall off. So the first layer platform, 3x3. Then on the edges, we're going to do basins to capture them. Right? That's the capturing part. Pour them straight down into the hole. Like this. We need to make a ton of trapdoors for each of these pieces. Because these are going to get wrapped in trapdoors, basically. So, like on the top layer, that way they'll think, oh, it's an actual block, and let's just run off the edge of it. When it's actually just their impending doom. Now, obviously, with this, you wouldn't want to have... Like, oh, you wouldn't even want to have that. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and not do that. Let's just make a flat platform on the bottom. That way we can collect them easier. It'll make it easier. I just wanted to get an idea of what the model would look like. But no, just do it flat on the bottom. And we'll push them all into this shit. it! We have 5. Six. 7. Bro, fucking hell. Now I can't even count without that number getting stuck in my head, bro. We're gonna be building this and then it's gonna get slagged on by a fucking creeper. Fuck! Bro. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I can't wait to have it working though. That's like the fun part. Is once you get it working, think about it. Fun. Okay, at least we got some more water buckets now. Nice. Getting up into this collection system, bro. Collection system. The joy of the farm. You know, at least it's not bad. Because once we have this shit done, it's just a fucking flat platform. Then platform installment. So once you hit 7, you'd have this next layer. So is this 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it's 7. So you need to have your next layer at that. And you don't want any space where they can hit their heads on shit on the way down. So like it'd be good if we had a platform where did spawning layers like right here. Right? This is fine. Nothing can hit their head on it. This is 2 blocks of clearance. So that means I can put a platform here and be fine with that. And then of course if I do 2 blocks between each platform, it will give more room for that. Of course, you can't exclude slimes from this, so if you're gonna put a platform in, it better just work. And with 7 blocks, you don't get enough space to put platforms like that. Like honestly, I feel like it'd be better to just not do that, because if we put them too close, obviously you can't fit the slimes through. The slimes need clearance too. However, I am excited to get the spawning platform started. Bro, the spawning platforms are so fucking exciting. Best part. The farm's gonna get blown up at some point. It's gonna fucking get hit by a meteor or some shit. Honestly, I could probably just place a bunch of fucking platforms in the sky. Alright, so at this layer, we're going to add in another section. We'll just work quadrant by quadrant. So we'll do a quadrant method. We'll do this side first to get its shit done. Then we'll do the next side to get its shit done, and so on and so forth. But here's our first platform we're building. That isn't part of the collection system. Obviously the light levels will be super high right now, but once we get up on the roof and shit, it will be so low that everything will start spawning. But this is also perfect. I think what I'm gonna do is make a solid section here that's gonna stop shit from spawning in the middle. So that way we can just have it like this, and then do platforms that are 2 blocks wide. That way it minimizes big slimes and gives us just the small ones. And And then, of course, we could account for if there is those stray big slimes in there. But, of course, if it's perfect, it should only spawn the two slimes, because those 3 ones won't be able to spawn. In fact, I might not even be able to spawn them at all, which would be a blessing in disguise. And then to fit them under here, you have to have 2 blocks of clearance here, because they're fucking cubes, which is shitty. But I guess it just works. Now, I'm not sure how good these spawning layers are gonna be, but at least we know they're gonna fall off pretty fast. Which is part of the goal. Bro, I can't wait till nighttime to see how effective just 2 platforms is. We don't even have trapdoors on them yet. We could also just, instead of using trapdoors, have like a couple snow golems on that side, just blasting these guys. I don't know where we're gonna get snow from though. Or pumpkins for that matter. Man, I don't even think we can make an iron golem. Bro, if we had snow, that shit would be expensive as hell. It'd be like fucking gold. Alright, for this, start installing these. Just go, go, go. Get it with another 20 of these. Golden we're tuned. Bro, this shit's actually fucking boring. I'm gonna be honest with you all. Boring the hell out of me right now with this fucking farming part. Thought this would be fun, but no, it's fucking boring. At least we're getting it done. It's just, it kind of needs to happen. I mean, it's gonna take multiple episodes to do anyway. So that's the spawning platform. I'm pretty sure you could do squares if you want them to fall off even faster, but I think too long will give us a good falling off speed, so that's pretty good. Now on these edges on the inside, you might want to have trapdoors, but I don't think you need them. Plus, it also puts risk for the higher levels to take even higher damage as they come down. So, I mean, obviously there's a chance that you hit a second layer on the way down, but it should be pretty mitigated with the minimum amount of space required for shit to pass through. Alright, we got that shit done. Got that shit taken care of. Alright, dirt time. Whoa. Dirt's insane. Alright, and here's where we truncate the edge. Fun word, right? Truncate. We don't want this edge because it will cause shit to go places we don't want it to go. We don't want that shit, do we? We want full control over where they go and what they do. For now, I could have just done one slice for now, because we don't even have a second room on here, but why not get both done? Cool. First layers are done, bro. This is cool. This is Greggy. Whoa. I've always wanted to build like an underground farm in HBM mod because it's just kind of like one of the only ways you get weird, unique shit to spawn in is through this. What the fuck? So this is one of the only ways you get shit to spawn in. Bro, might as well do it. Holy fuck, I almost ran off the edge. And of course, I think we can put in another layer for them to spawn in. Right here, it'll be fine. Actually, we might want to go up, but I'm pretty sure this will be fine. Well, no, yeah, slimes will just get fucking pushed under these anyway. Yeah, I'll give it 3 blocks of clearance just in case they do jump and get stuck somewhere, because you don't want that shit happening. We should test out how well this shit spawns things, since it is dark out. Obviously, nighttime isn't like pitch black, but it will still spawn things. To give us that example of what it's gonna do. Yeah, look, there's already some shit spawning in. Hey, come and see. Sentence to doom right there. Bro, that's enough to fucking kill anything. Bro, they can spawn right next to you in this game. As I go across, I'm literally building the next entire fucking layer. Wow, this is actually really easy. Building squares, guys. Repeated square builder. Square tech, nuclear human. Oh, and bats, of course. Yeah, bats are gonna spawn in too. It'd be great if we had snow golems, because that would speed up the spawn rate so much. They would all have to go to the edge. Fall off. Bro, shit's spawning outside of here. Now every layer after that bottom layer can be 2, just in case shit tried to swim through it and ended up screwing shit up. It'd be terrible. I think we'll be fine to just do this. Is this 2 blocks? I do need to check. I think it is definitely 2 blocks. I don't know why I decided to check, honestly. We're out of dirt, which is terrible. Alright. See if we get out of this place without dying. See if any mobs spawn in too, that's the other thing. Bro, this water just is tripping. Wow! Bro, if he knocks me out, I would have been fucking disappointed. We want to see if anything's spawning up there. Obviously, we're not going to see it from down here, but over there is a different story. I think it looks pretty good for being entirely made out of fucking dirt. Oh yeah, it spawns shit. We're gonna need a lot of trapdoors. I got lucky, because that would have been bad. He did sneak up on me. Man, I should have used the water bucket already, but been too busy with all the layers and shit. We're gonna need a axe, which I don't have right now because I didn't bring it. So we'll just go ahead and grab that. 3 of those and some sticks should do. Then we have an axe. Oh, you fucking kidding me, bro? Fucking kidding me, bro? Gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Fucking asshole, bro. I swear. Swear to God. Bro. Nobody thinks he's cool. Bro, the solar eclipse is gonna spawn. I can't even see if anything's spawning in my farm because of how fucking tall it is. It's gonna. The solar eclipse is gonna spawn everything in the fucking farm. Nice! My block of trees has grown. True efficiency right here is in tree farming. Bro, it's just all fucking creepers. Hurry up and give me some fucking saplings, bro. I'm fucking waiting. Good God. 4. I'm just gonna fucking place these in real quick. The weight is unbearable. Oh, dude, this gives you food too. Get off the fucking clip. Okay. Dealt with them. We have dealt with them at this time. I don't see any more saplings. I hope there's no more fucking hell, bro. Made it hard for me to get that shit. Another one up there. God damn. Guessing. Oh, another one right there. Let's get back to what we're doing. Bro, did something hit it? Oh, it was probably one of those fucking slimes. Climb up to the top of our great tower again. Quite a painful build for sure. I mean, while we're doing this, I think we're just gonna expand the chunk border in all directions. Because it needs dirt to build. So, It makes it easier, because then I just go grab dirt, come back, figure shit out. Go grab dirt, come back, figure shit out. Easy. That'll be the process to build it. Grabbing dirt, coming back, and figuring shit out. 3 foolproof process to get our build made. The glorious might of the Fish Empire. The Holy Fish Empire, guys. Even scarier than the Holy Roman Empire. We'll do that part afterwards. Oh, fucking hell. I hope this is not as hard as it needs to be. Not as hard as it wants to be. Then on the other side, which is going to be harder. Actually, no, it won't be. Other side's easy as shit. I'm telling you guys, it's easy as shit to do this. Fun part. Putting all the trapdoors into the down position. So we actually have one platform kind of halfway done. I mean, disregard every other platform. None of those are close to done. But one is done. That's good enough for me. 4. Free 3 for 3 games. Make Halo bad again. And then do 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, there's a slime up here. I fucking hate slimes, bro. Well, that was sad for him. Maybe he shouldn't spoil on my goddamn platform. Bro spawned on the wrong side of YouTube, guys. If he spawned on anybody else's video, he would have lived through it. But he spawned on mine, so he had to pay the price. 400 rubles. 7. Pretty sure, yeah, we're at 7, so next layer is gonna be up a block. Good thing, too. Actually. Fuck. That means this entire layer has to go up. Okay. Well, but at least we know. Bro, this shit's fucking pain trying to fit all these layers in here. Straight shot pitfalls for the goobernauts. Goobernauts, guys. Okay, we're just gonna build this out. Continue to build upwards. Actually, I don't really think we should continue to build upwards. I think we should just try to limit as much of that which we do as we can. So that way we can not have problems with it right away. I don't know how many spawning layers we want either. We just want it to work. How about that, guys? Just want it to work. Damn. We've barely been doing anything. We've barely made any progress so far. Alright, I can see the other village from here. That place, it has to get leveled, bro. I swear. It's gotta. We gotta go through and level that shit. Yeah, this layer would have to go up a block to ensure that there's enough clearance for the other slimes and shit. That way there's like a guaranteed clearance. See, there's two types of clearance. No clearance and guaranteed clearance. Clearance for each of these bars, basically, or platforms, if you will. Every platform, so far, has been right on the edge. And as you can see, if a slime comes by and decides to jump, he ain't getting under that shit. So, I mean, obviously they're gonna be in water, so they can't jump, but just to cover the bases and be super duper sure that that doesn't happen, I'm going to make sure that these are perfect. We're gonna stop at the next chunk border. I'm pretty sure that should be within 7 blocks. Then that will give us... maybe we want to go a little farther. Really, I just want to get the fucking collection system done. Oh wow, there's already shit spawning up here. Bro, it's working really good, honestly. We might not even need to do any of that other shit. Get back! Get back! Bro, I'm sentencing them to doom already. Doom and gloom. "30 years in the shitter." Maybe I should build the platforms from gold ore. Maybe that increases the rate of creepers spawning. Gold creepers specifically. Push him down. He's really persistent in getting me, isn't he? Thank you for your shit. Kind donations right there. Truly. Oh fuck. Bro, I fucking damn near jumped off the edge. Bro, goddamn skeleton at the end there. Collection system's working pretty good. For how shitty it is. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. We need to get good. We need to get good and not die. Get good and not die. Bro, I'm gonna fucking die. Bro didn't even give me any rotten flesh. I wonder why. Maybe it's because he's a fucking skeleton. How much... Oh, look, one did spawn up there. Oh, that's a good thing. Bro, we're gonna fucking get shot off by a skeleton, bro, I swear. I mean, each of these layers... Bro, I need a building wand mod. I'm going to get us a building. At this time, we are going to get a building wand. So we can accelerate the progress of the building exponentially. This shit's painful, honestly. Bro, people do this in survival, like in vanilla, all the time. That's the words, vanilla, every time. Why can't we do the same thing? Why, Todd? Why does it have to be so fucking difficult? It's because I want to get it done already, that's why. But that's also the wrong answer. Alright, so these spawning layers are gonna be like... oh fuck. Gordon, we're doomed. That's what they're gonna be like. Three more blocks, because we're at 4 there. With that, we've reached the edge of this layer. Cool. And that also means that if we go up another layer in that direction, I think we'll be good. I think I'll be happy with that if we go up another layer in that direction. Maybe it would have been better to build just a giant wall around this shit and make a fucking box farm. But I think this is fine. It's gonna do the same shit anyway. Bro, I'm getting tired. Bro, this shit's insane. Massive farm. I mean, it's just as bad as fucking excavating everything was. Once we get our first fucking roof on this shit and it starts running during the daytime, we'll see that's like 800 mobs per second or some shit. Be like, oh fucking hell, what did I build this shit for? God damn, ain't nobody need a fucking farm that big. Bruh, it's industrial scale redstone harvesting at this rate. It's the whole reason we need it. Is redstone. And like gold crystals and shit. It's the only way to get it because you need to kill witches or golden creepers for those things. Unless you get to asteroid mining. But we all know I ain't be getting to no asteroid mining. Right. Right. Okay, so the water's gonna go down. Every section is 7 blocks. But that means this last one's... oh god. It's too short. We're doomed. Bro, fucking cooked, bro. On tackety, guys. Cooked. Cooked chat. Vein miner. Bro, fucking set that shit to nothing. To nothing mode. We're gonna fucking get this shit down to 8. We're gonna shift everything 1 block. Which also means that shit could go down to... Alright. We're doing great work today. Great work today. Wow. Totally. Building this huge dirt column for no fucking reason was an insane idea. Who doesn't have a farm right now? It's the real question. Bro, who doesn't farm in Minecraft, bro? Do you even farm, bro? Bro, do you even farm? It's the real joke everybody's meaning to ask you. Me personally, not even farming. Bro, I'm falling asleep right now. I'm falling asleep. Bro, I'm fucking tired. No wonder, bro. It's like 3 a.m. right now. Bro, always tired at 3 a.m., bro. I'm doing this shit. Gotta be done, though. Man, I'll be like, man, I didn't get that shit done. Wow. Come back to it in like a month. I'm gonna have this shit still. Hell no. Bro, we only just now reached like less than a couple hunger, which is kind of sad. Or less than, well, just a couple hunger left, but that's okay. I'm just surprised it took so damn long. Not that we wanted it to happen, it's just kind of, you know, I'm surprised how long it took. Well, this would be a great place to, like, place down the water blocks at, because it's, like, on the chunk edge, but it's not the full length we need it to be. We'll go out a couple more blocks. Probably about 7 more blocks-ish. And then we're good. Oh. Does this show me the layers? Believe it does. Kind of. Shows you vertical chunks, which are also supposedly... Or maybe it just doesn't render all the squares all the way down, I'm guessing, because that would be a fucking stupid way of doing shit. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do the chunks in fish tech, bro. So if we had... Right. Let's say every block gets assigned a number. And that int number determines what the block even is. So when the game builds, every thing can be on that same, or be assigned into an array. Like, this index of the array corresponds to this block, and that's what's going to be loaded in. The thing is that with that, you don't want to have a lot of chunks in memory at that point. So how it would work is it'd be like, so at origin point, everything generates out from the origin of the player. So like, if the player is in a certain chunk, then it would generate out in each direction from the player. And be like, okay, load these chunks into memory. Because it's part of the programming part is like, when you think about it, I'm pretty sure every array and shit that I make, right? It's not gonna be... It's gonna be loaded into memory, and it's gonna be saved when you exit the game. Right? So when you load it all into memory again, that's the concern, is like, if it has a lot of shit going on, like if you fill up a chunk with blocks, or like, if you put in like... Obviously, I'm not gonna have written books or shit like that in the game, in fish tech, because it opens up that possibility that somebody writes up to the integer limit and makes a permanent fucking corruption in one of their worlds. Shit like that. So I wouldn't want to have people being able to go too far with like the level of creativity, but like at the same time, it's gonna be mod focused, so like it would be fully... That's also the other part, is that it will have to have a mod loader built into the game on startup, so like whenever you start up the game, it somehow is able to pull, okay, we have this mod to go get, we have that mod to go fetch, that mod to go fetch, and that mod to go fetch. Load them all into memory. Into the game. Well, it loads all of their IDs and shit into memory. And appends each mod successively to the main registry of data. Obviously, with that, you have to think, like... Obviously, there's so much you can put into an array, and you don't want to put too much because it would increase the amount of memory being used just to call the array into call an index of the array. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it'd actually not have that much of an impact. But if you had like 400 blocks in the game and 200 different items and 700 different mobs, let's say, and you have to go and load the index for a mob. You have 700 of those. Obviously, you don't want to... I might make it dimensionally bound, too. For example, if you have mobs, that could be dimensionally bound. So if you're in a certain dimension or biome, maybe, it will only load certain mobs. But that also has its issues. Because then what if somebody somehow manages to get shit in a biome without that? You know what I mean? Like, that could be bad. I'm just thinking about it now, because I know when I get to it, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to make fish tech, bro. Fish tech. I don't know shit about programming. How am I going to make fish tech? But at the same time, I am learning programming. Who knows, maybe I can do it. I am the guy who can probably do it. Geisis, I'm the guy who can probably do it. I think we should raise that up, but I'm also not gonna stop just to stop. This looks like, yeah, it is 7. Perfect. Bro, this shit's going faster now. I'm talking about something other than fucking building and how much I hate building this shit. We got just a few more blocks and then we're gonna start filling up the bottom to create my glorious blender, my glorious fucking toilet of doom. Bro, it's gonna flush everything down. Collection system. Toilet of doom, guys. Toilet of the Doom Slayer. Fucking hell. Bro, it's gonna have like fucking Taco Bell in it. On techity, guys. Bro, fucking slime, get the fuck out of my shit. I'm gonna fuck this slime up, bro. Gonna show him what American justice looks like. Justice League, bro. Gonna Justice League his ass. Back to Canada. Ha. Ha ha ha. Bro, they don't speak French in Canada. Are you French Canadian, guys? Bro, I can't ask that shit. That's illegal. It is time I be eaten. Fuck. Bro, what are we even speaking, bro? Speaking the Deutsch, bro. Speaking the Deutsch. Not even sprechen Sie, bro. Bruh. Alright. We're gonna go down. We're gonna touch the ground. We're gonna grab some water and head back up. Bro. There's a zombie in my safe haven. What will I ever do? Bruh. We're gonna get hit by something on the way down. I swear. On techity, guys. Oh shit, fuck. Get down there. Stop at once. Bro, the hunger's unreal at this time. We reached max tier hunger. What? Half a hunger bar left, bro. We're cooked. Holy fucking shit. They've all seen me. And I think I might be cooked, guys. Chat, am I cooked? They won't get me. Huh. What the fuck? Oh, that's normal. That just means we're hungry. We need to eat more zombie flesh. Zombie! Fucking give me your souls. Your dark souls. Give me your dark souls. Bro, that's it. Absolute sanity, guys. Absolute sanity. Not even insanity, it's just sanity at this point. Remember, it's not... bro, in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, there was a time where you could just farm shit using water on each layer, and then you didn't even... that was the fucking days right there, bro. The fucking olden days where you could just use fucking water on every single fucking layer. It would even spawn in fish, bro. That's the secret reason why my channel is called TH3 Fish. It's because in Bedrock Edition I had a fish farm, bro, and it cooked up. It cooked, bro. Oh, we just fucked it up. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. The whole shit's fucked up right now. Needs to be redone. Revamped. Reassigned. Bro, how the fuck did I fuck that shit up so bad? On Gregory, guys. On Techity. Bro, it's still fucked up. What the fuck is this bullshit? Is this a fucking 1/7 feature? Is this just a feature, bro? Shit's a feature. Shit's a feature, bro. On Techity. Feature. French feature, bro. It's a feature of the French. Alright, let's go ahead and get all this shit knocked out. Well, we got time. Please don't put a hole in the bottom of the dirt. I just need like one block of space to do this. Nice, so now we have our first water. Glorious. We're gonna need to build scaffolding in the next episode, probably. But that means we're ready to put in collection layers, kind of. Collection slayers, if we really wanted to call that. Call it a collection slayer, bro. That's fucking cringe. Cringe! Bro, cringe gaming right here. Comrade cringe. Coming at you with more cringe. Cringe team. Oh god. Oh, by the time they get off of the edge, they're in the water and they're just getting pushed into the fucking toilet. As we call it, the fucking toilet. Alrighty. We have completed our goals today. Well, goal number 1 of getting 1 quadrant done on the farm. Bro, ain't no way this farm gonna fucking kill me at half a heart, bro. Fucking A, mate. What is this bullshit? You thought building this shit be fucking easy, but ain't no shit this easy, bro. Bro, we should build the whole thing out of wood at this point. Or wool. Make it out of wool, guys. I like how on Linux my GPUs kind of try to run sometimes. Wow, totally cool. Get fucking doomed. Sentenced to 30 years of doom eternal. Now. This man. Sentence him to doom. Okay. Good job, Gordon. It'd be easier if we had a jetpack, honestly. We're gonna test out the collection system today. I think. No, I'm joking. We're not gonna do that fucked up shit. Bro. How the fuck did they get in there? How the fuck did they get in there? Bro, did I just fucking hit him so hard, bro? I swear on integrity. Straight up killed that guy. Killed that sucker. Whoa. Look what I just got. Slime balls. Bro, the collection system does work, I'm telling you guys. It's gonna work really good when we have a creeper that falls in and fucking tries to blow everything up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the language. What are we gonna even do about it when that happens? I don't think there is anything you can do about that. When that happens. I think we're just kind of fucking screwed when that happens. Something falls in and it's like, oh shit, it's gonna blow everything up. Only thing you can do is really keep distance. Unless you put them in water and make them swim for 5 years, bro. That'll also kill all the slimes too. We might put water at the bottom. At that point, we might as well just fucking sink the whole entire fucking build down by 40 blocks or some shit. 20 blocks, whatever it fucking was. Anyway, we finally reached the point where shit's able to spawn, so that's good. Go, go, go. If you stand in the middle, you get extra speed on the way down. I'm telling you guys how. You beat. And soon enough, we will have a great farm. But for now, we need to go grab more dirt. And wood too. Dirt and wood, guys. We need both. Because both are kind of crucial at this time. Wow, I'm actually kind of impressed with how that looks. That looks really fucking impressive. Even though it's made of dirt. Bro, you can't knock on it because it's made of dirt, though. Everybody knows that shit. It's basic rule 101. Just because something's made of dirt doesn't mean it's fucking shitty. I think that will help out a bit. Just tearing out some of the dirt from here. So obviously we're gonna go up, work on some platforms, and then once we get to the top, put up a roof. We don't really have charcoal or shit, but I'd want to get us some torches, kind of. It's probably not gonna happen, though. We're just gonna collect saplings and dirt and shit. Try to collect a little bit of this structure while we're at it. Try to get as many of the fucking shit we need as we can so we can hurry up the execution of this mission. The glorious Greg mission. Wow, fucking hell, bro. They're just fucking everywhere, bro. These fucking slimes. On kind of tackety. Destroy them, bro. It's kind of like a shitty tornado. Tornadoes! Bro, my fucking base is insane. I bet spam is actually good for your health in this game. Probably. Like, it has a lot of fucking nutrients in it, probably. Dr. Sausage. Bro, that shit fucking heals. I swear to God. Dr. Sausage is like the cure for anything. Cure for any ailment. Cancer. Ligma. Cures it all, bro. Fucking telling you. Bro, the slime war right now, bro. It's going fucking insano mode. Insano mode, slime mode. Bro, I don't think we did a good enough job getting rid of all the fucking slimes and shit. I think they're still coming. Something tells me we didn't do a fucking good job on these slimes, bro. How is that one still there? We tried to exterminate them, but it was all in vain. The effort did not work. Now my inventory's full of 4 stacks of fucking slime balls again. Even in spite of all of our hard efforts to exterminate all of them by removing their source of spawning. Their source of nutrients is dirt. Bro, the insanopathy of these slimes. It ain't even a word. We need 6 stacks of logs to make 4 stacks of the bullshit. Which is the amount I want. It's reasonable. We're gonna head back. We got everything? Yeah, probably. Okay, it's a good enough answer for me. Head back. Start the fucking continued operation on the building. Continued building operations. It's gonna be good. It's gonna take 5 years to complete this project, but it's worth our time. Well worth. Ah! Bro, I did not mean to do that fucking shit. I just fell asleep. Swear to God. Bro, I fell asleep climbing a goddamn ladder. How the hell? Eight, seven. You be needing. Enjoy. Bro, they're taking a nice drown over there. Going for a nice drown, bro. A night fucking almost falling off again. Bro, if we fall off again, we're cooked. Ain't no recovering from that shit. Bruh. Alright, for now, we're just gonna block that off so I can get up here. Because I be needing not to fucking fall off. Alright, let's just get on the edge of the wall. The edge, the Microsoft edge. Oh, a fucking shitty browser that fucking collects your data? Fuck hell. Fuck it hell, mate. Oh yes, the shitty email that collects all your data? Fucking hell. Bro, I can't wait to the day that I don't have to have a fucking shitty email anymore, bro. You know why? Because that's the worst shit. Worst shit, bro. It's like the least secured when you have somebody else host your email. That's why you should host your own email. But then if your email goes down and somebody tries to reach you, then they're like, oh shit, my email wasn't on. That's why there's an @gmail.com in your email, because they host it. But if you host your own email, well, you can host your own email how you want. I want to host my email over the Tor network, bro. That'd be fucking crazy. Instead of a .com, put a .onion at the end, bro. That way it's encrypted fully. Receive and send through. Then you're untraceable on the Tor network. Practically. Bro, I think I can hear my computer going. It's fucking jet engine right now. It's moaning. Mr. Sandman. Oh, you fucking asshole. Fucking asshole. Asshole, bro. Absolute fucking piece of shit, bro. Absolute asshole. Bro, I can't wait to go do my fucking field for the month. Bro, I'm so excited, bro. Field for the next month straight. Hell yeah, bro. Honestly, I've never been so excited in my life. Man, that shit's fun as hell. Don't know why I fucking like it, but for some reason I think I've fucking gone mad. Become a madman, bro. I fucking actually like that shit. Something's wrong with me, bro. I'm fucking a changed man, bro. Becoming slowly and slowly more and more like, oh man. But damn, some of the shit that's happened and it's fucking stupid now I think about it. Man, some people fucking hate people, bro. Worst thing, honestly. What am I yapping about now? But you know, there's some times where like shit seems like it makes sense and then you just don't even care anymore. It doesn't matter if it makes sense, man. Just get up every day, go do your job, and then figure it out, man. See, people say it's not a 9 to 5, but they're mistaken because they say it's not a 9 to 5. They just don't realize that, you know, they just are too motivated about it. It's the problem. If you want to get up every morning and just not care about what people tell you and what's going on and shit, you just gotta become the badass, you know what I mean? Just gotta fucking not care. Be apathetic towards how bad shit can be. Then you'll be like, oh wow, we're just gonna go do the same shit we've done 20 times already. It's not like I haven't done this 100,000 fucking times before. Same shit every time. Thing is, I've barely done shit, but I still already know what to expect, because it's the same shit of all the last times. Except extra steps, because everybody's like, oh man, it's gonna be a big thing. It really is just the same shit. everybody's like, man, I'm so fucking scared for this shit. But you know what it is? Same shit we've done 20 times already. It's just going back out to the field for a month. It's not even that long. A month is short compared to, like, the next thing. The next thing's 9 months. That's what I'd be worried about. But not even. Not even worried about that either, because I know that shit's gonna go by fast. See, it doesn't matter if it's a month or 9 months. Time flies. Time flies by fast, and before you know it, next thing you know, you'll be back again. Doing whatever dumb shit you were doing before. Doesn't fucking matter. How long it's gonna be or what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be the same old shit. Come back and, you know, nothing's really changed because, well, while people try to make changes, they're just making dumb changes right now, honestly. Bro, honestly, the changes going on right now are so fucking stupid out there in the world. But I don't think anybody really agrees with those changes anyway. So I feel like most people probably are pushing against those. But that's also probably because I might have trapped myself in an echo chamber. Who knows? Bro, fucking love reality, guys. Love reality. Whoa. So the mob farm's damn near ready. That's amazing. But what isn't amazing is the fact that I need to put in the trapdoors on each layer. What does it look like I'm doing right now? Getting lost in the sauce and putting in the trapdoors. I think you know what this is, and if you don't know what this is, you played too much Greg Tech and not enough vanilla. I think there's a such thing as too much Greg Tech at that point. Yee, this is the shit we need. We're gonna have a 4-quadrant, 2,000 gigabyte mob farm right here. 2,000 gigabyte. I mean, could call it 2 terabytes, but if I sell it as 2,000 gigabytes, well, 2,000 is bigger than 1,000, right? Or 2,000 is bigger than 1, isn't it? Whoa, 2,000 gigabyte farm? What the fuck, bro? What the hell? Bro, my farm's barely a terabyte. Oh. That reminds me, later we're going to make a fucking program that is bad. We're gonna make an evil program later. I know exactly how to do it. People are like, how do you make a fucking program that fucking screw people computer or some shit? Like they're all scared and shit. You show them an exe or like you show them the program you're working on, they'll be like, what the fuck does this even do? How do I know this won't vaporize my fucking computer? And that's why I'm gonna make a program that does vaporize people's computers to show them what it looks like. Because I know that you can just loop an output into a UTF file. And so what I want to do is create a program that generates more of itself that loop into more different UTF-8 files. Basically, it will become create a giant spaghetti on your computer. Fucking terrible disaster that will eat up memory. So it would be implemented in parts, probably, because you don't want to implement that all at the same time, or when you go to test it, you're unleashing it all on your computer. Bro, we've already got plenty of mobs down there. Look at that shit, bro. I had no idea how effective my farm was gonna be. They just walk off the edge anyway. I don't even know if I need the trapdoors on each layer. They just go. They just fucking walk off the edge. Bro, we're gonna get done with this. How did I manage to get the crucible? It was at the end of last episode. I don't know what we did. We shredded bricks. So you see the house down there? There's no bricks on it. We shredded those for clay. We mixed the clay. We made some of the clay into bricks, regular ones. And then some of the... other types of bricks, the fire bricks, which we also had to get aluminum for that, which a lot of the aluminum came from those satellite dishes, which aren't super uncommon. What layer are we on? Level? We don't want to be too high up because that'd be bad. 29. That's good. That's a good enough layer that we should be getting plenty of spawns for the great monsters, bro. Wow, such gaming. Whoa, totally tubular. Bro, we're doing an amazing job right now with this ship. This is truly amazing. The drill miner in HBM is quite cheap. The mining drill? Yeah. Or the asteroid miner. That'd be nice to get. Oh shit, it's 4 a.m., bro. I meant to be done at 4 a.m. I got lost in the sauce building this shit. Well, let's go ahead and finish off all my dirt, and then we'll call it an episode. Bro, we're building the entire fucking farm out of dirt. I mean, I guess it's like the correct answer is to do the cheapest option, so. I don't have any idea how this works so well. I didn't expect it to work so well. Would it be like possible to make a bedrock mining place with the stuff you have? I think so. You wouldn't have a good drill though. That's the thing. You'd have like a shitty drill. And then the ore slopper. You need the ore slopper too. That will have to be in a future episode after the farm. The farm is going to take precedence since it's going to be a source of oil. You can harvest blood from the enemy and then turn that into oil by compressing it. So that's the main thing this is for, is eventually it's going to become oil. But for now, it will be a resource supply for redstone and shit. Honestly, it's really impressive to get all of the dirt gone. Look how far we've gone with the border. And every, all that bedrock. Does this have nukes? Yeah, it's a nuclear tech mod. On a super flat. Bro, it won't be super flat once we get off this planet, though. Everybody knows that shit. I think everybody's tracking that it's gonna become fucking non-super flat after that point. We're gonna spend all our time on the moon. Sentenced to 3,000 years of exile on the moon. How much more dirt do we need to get rid of? And also bombs? Yes. Bro, we literally bombed the hell out of this place. Look at that spot there. That's like the perfect spot to drill. Millions must dirt. Yeah. I mean, as we run out of dirt, I'm gonna expand our dirt area. Like, increment, like, and go up in size. Because this is not, the best size, but we obviously have to start doing something besides digging dirt every episode. That's just not cool. Why don't I make a stone farm? Because dirt's free and stone, we already have a shit ton of dirt. So after this, we'll have a supply that gives us iron, food, gunpowder, stone better? Nah, doesn't matter. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter if I use dirt because there is no spot for me to do fracking. And because there is no bedrock oil deposits that I found. Yes, it has guns. Because there is no bedrock oil spot that I found. There's no point in even doing that. So we might as well just do this shit. What? Zombies? You know zombies can drop iron, bro. Oh, and gold crystals come from the fucking creepers, which only spawn at the cave layers, which we've already seen plenty of gold creepers, but this thing should be a great source of them. So I wouldn't be surprised about how effective this shit is. Yes, that's the main reason I need this too, is the fucking gold crystals, bro. Since we don't really want to take those gold creepers and like do some foolish shit with them to try to attempt to farm gold ore, we're gonna try to get gold crystals from them, which is kind of difficult, but also that's too high up. We just want to keep these around the same height on each layer. Kind of remember this videos. Bro, what are you from the future or some shit? He's getting deja vu. A dirt farm? Oh wait. Yeah, a farm out of dirt. Never mind. Oh fuck, I pressed the button again. I activated turbo accelerated mode. Oh god, Gordon. Oh, we're fucking doomed. Wait, does it actually get bigger on the screen? No, it doesn't. Oh, fuck. That's sad. After this, we're gonna go do some programming. I'm gonna fucking program a shitty fucking computer melter. We're gonna program computer melter. For what? For, I mean, everything. We're in a super flat, right? So there's no source of most resources. We might as well harvest them from our enemies. Also, we need their blood too, so we gotta harvest that shit. And then turn that into oil, because you can compress it to oil, and then... You know what I mean? It's some pretty basic shit. It's not gonna be too difficult to implement all those features. Should be pretty basic. Yes. Before we finish, we have to fix this layer. Give me that dirt, bro. Gonna build the next one out of slag. Slag has substantially more value than dirt, though. Well, the farm's going pretty well. Bro, this is the Farlands. The second we put a roof on this, it's gonna immediately start working. After this, what am I gonna do in Minecraft? I'm gonna end the episode after this. But after this project, I understand, like, after this project, gonna go ahead and, figure out what we have and what we don't have, and decide what we're gonna need to make next. Because I really don't know, actually. I believe we'll have a lot of the stuff we need, like redstone, glowstone, fucking iron, gold even, which is gonna be good, but... yeah, should be pretty much it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and goodbye. See you all in the stream in a bit. It'll be like 10 minutes probably.